This is a horror game podcast. It is meant for mature audiences. It may contain adult language, violence, and sexual themes, as well as shocking revelations. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome back to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where tonight my friends and I will be playing the Mothership role-playing game. I'm your host, Thom Raley. The scenario is VR Dead. It was written by Daniel Hallinan, and it is available from Drive-Thru RPG. Our game warden is Nathan Decker, and this is episode 2. A recap will be given by Tyler Hudak as his character, Monty Thorne. So without any further delays, let's continue our journey into the darkness. Tyler?
Begin transmission. From Monty at Mergens.watch to membership at officialvaniFan.club. To whom it may concern, this is my official resignation as the Mergens Watch president of the Vani Fan Club. While it has been difficult to hide my love of Vani for professional reasons, the reason for my resignation is entirely different. As you know, Vani has been appearing on the station as a promotion. I have never been more excited, as it has allowed me to get up and close with her, working side by side and doing everything in my power to make her shows the best ever. However, earlier today, things started to go awry. Before the show, odd malfunctions started to happen on the ship. Lights weren't working, power surges occurring, and so on. Both myself and Albert Dubost, our IT tech, were tasked with fixing the issues by Dalby Weiss, the corporate man here to monitor everything. Vani herself asked us, and of course, I was up for the challenge. Yeah! What we didn't know is there were other issues going on. In the Astronarium, Dr. Nix Balmoro was dealing with another scientist who claimed to have seen something looking at him in the VR feed. In the bar, V-Star ended up battling one of these things and killing it, but not before their VR dog #1 worker was hurt. I'm no computer geek, but I didn't think something could jump from VR to meat space. But apparently these things, which looked to us like floating red mist, could. There were several of them on the ship, and they seemed to be sucking the power from wherever they went. All 5 of us eventually trapped one of these things in life support and froze it with the fire containment system. We took it to the med bay where Emma, the station's nurse, was trying to feed us her delicious fruity nutrient packs. Emma really likes those. Unfortunately, in the chaos of finding a containment unit for the frozen mist thing, it thawed and touched the doctor. That's when things got weird. Fan club? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm really the assistant to the head of maintenance on Mergen's Watch, and more importantly, I don't know if I'm really the president of the Mergen's Watch Vani Fan Club. We're in Mergen's Watch, I think, but the station is run down and broken. I think I actually worked on another ship called the Encounter. Things look bad. Emma is not Emma, but a 4-legged, horrifying robot creature. And if Emma isn't Emma, what is Vani? No. I can't think like that. If I am who I think I am, or if I ever get back, I will reinstate my position. But for now, I need to survive and find the real Vani. End transmission.
Excellent. Well, we will continue in that pretty dark lab. You have just been addressed by what you think is Emma, a 4-legged robot with nutrient packs on the side. There are distant klaxons going, you're all pretty hungry, you're all hurting, and you're all stressed out. And to top it off, there's a flash-frozen dead body in the middle of the lab. But yeah, Emma is offering you a nutrient pack with one of the little arms. It comes in unhooks, and yeah, there's the pack, the tube, and the little poker with it.
Question.
Yeah.
In the future, are we used to seeing robots like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. You could be used to seeing a robot. Androids are a little bit fancier, when, when they
Right.
want to make a bigger show of it, maybe. But a
So we're
medical
shocked that
robot is not crazy. Yeah.
we thought it was a female, a woman,
Yeah, yeah. You
but now
definitely,
it's just a standard
yeah,
medical robot.
Mm.
right.
Jesus Christ. Get away from me with
God,
that needle.
fucking starving. Give me that. And I'll take the first pack out of her hands and tear into it.
Yeah. And yeah,
Hmm.
are you
You said
injecting
that.
it or are you
Okay.
like taking it,
I'm
Mr.
ripping it
Weiss?
right open and diving in.
Okay. Um, Give me a body save, I think.
Oh no. Actually, it's a successful 14 under 19.
Okay. You are able to stomach this food. So in terms of like gameplay reaction, I'm not sure there's a huge numerical advantage. You're not starving at the moment. Um, it tastes like fatty water. It's not a phrase I want to use, but there it is. And there is a bit of a copper tang to it too as you go. But yeah, it you can slide it down.
Are
Hmm.
we sitting, lying, or standing?
You're basically you can tell me you were all unconscious on the floor. You
Oh, that's
had to
right.
take
Okay.
off your this kind of like gray plastic VR headset that you had on.
You said like I was particularly hungry because I had refused to eat
Yeah,
before. Is that accurate?
that is accurate. And you're actually up in the habitation
So
area.
I'm alone. The rest are
Oh
together.
yeah. Yeah,
And
we'll get to you.
okay, yeah, I was gonna say I'll go last.
Yes.
I'll
Yes,
scramble to my
yes.
feet. Does it feel like my muscles are weak? Like I haven't been moving around for months
No,
and months and
you
months?
feel like you've been moving around, but they're weak from just not getting enough food, frankly.
Hmm.
So standing up, I'll brace myself so that I don't fall over. I
Would
probably feel a little dizzy as I get up.
would you care
Yep.
for a nutrient pack, Doctor?
Uh,
They're
no, stay
they're
away
really
from me with
good.
that thing.
Have
Yeah,
one.
no, no, no. What the hell's going on? Why is there a klaxon going off?
Why is there a fucking dead body on the counter?
My head. I'm just laying up against the wall and I'm just rubbing my head, barely even paying attention. I've got a
These
splitting headache. I'm like,
Yeah.
these
oh, what the
these these
fuck?
What
units are all
moment?
damaged. Um,
Albert, you'll
fuck.
see the robot like pops a little slot out and a couple tabs of space aspirin slide in your direction.
Do I recognize it as space asprin
Yeah,
or
yeah,
am I
yeah.
just,
It's a very common sort of thing.
I
Got a
don't
little
even think
SA on it.
Yeah.
I don't even think about it. I just take it and I pop them in my mouth and just to make sure that they work, I actually start chewing on them pretty. So I got
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
very bitter, acrid taste in my head. I'm using that to study myself and I'm just not sure what the hell's going. It's like you've been up all night for like a day and a half playing video games, staring at a screen, and then you come back to
Yeah.
reality. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
I don't understand what happened. Why are we? How did we get here?
I
These
don't know.
headsets. Fucking neck hurts.
MMA unit. What? Who is the captain of this ship?
And the unit seems to turn and move. Unclear.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to find out what the fuck's going on.
You
Hold
might
on.
want to then be directed to Paul, head of engineering.
Paul. So
Wait,
Paul is. Oh, fuck.
Hold,
What happened to?
wait. I don't mean to be rude. Shut the fuck up. How long have we been here?
Based on
Fuck.
your vital signs and rate of decay, you have been here approximately 1 week.
what?
Oh my God.
Are we the only
That's
ones in this room? There aren't any other other
Aside
than
from the
the
dead person,
body.
yeah, yeah. Yes.
The stocks could have crashed in that time. Who knows what kind of market fluctuations have happened?
What?
Oh, it's a week. It's not a month or it's not a year. Thank God it's not a year. Uh,
Who is this? Pointing at the dead body.
It was an alien a few minutes ago, I thought. Didn't we?
Oh, that's right.
We froze one.
did we kill a man while we were in VR?
Oh,
The
great
company will.
question. Go ahead and make a sanity test. All of the four of you in that room, as you realize, maybe,
Fail.
maybe.
I'm a scientist. I got a 13 out of 60. So
Nice.
So
Yeah,
that would be a
great.
sanity
Ten.
save, right?
Sanity
Yeah.
save,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, trying to roll under.
Yep. And
Fail
if you
here.
fail, yeah, if you fail, take a stress.
Fuck, not again. The
I'm
company.
taking the stress anyway, just because of what's going on.
I got it. I got a 14.
Okay. The company is really good lawyers. There's a chance that no charges are going to stick. We can say it was completely accidental. Some kind of thing. We were trying to help. We were trying to help. That's what we were doing.
It was accidental.
We
Do
we
we
don't
all
even know if
really-
we did this.
This
Very
this
meta, I
person's
know.
name was Jackson.
Jackson. Is that familiar?
No,
Do
I've never heard
do
the
I
name before.
do I think I'm me?
You
Wait.
think you are Albert Dubast, but it is unclear to you. You you have the memory of being on Mergen's watch as this engineer, and you also have the memory of being a engineer on the encounter.
Do I remember the time difference? Like, is there a way I can start like trying to separate it in my brain? Like, I'm really not paying attention to
Yeah,
most of it.
that
Like,
doesn't make sense. Yeah, that part is difficult to say because
okay, so they feel like
you
two separate people though.
yeah, that's a good way to think of it. Yeah. One set had a life, but they went to Mergen's watch, and the other had the life, but you went to the encounter. You diverted somewhere, and now you know,
It's,
you're both on Mergen's watch, but in different situations.
Yeah, so I'm
Well,
just rubbing my head. I'm not even paying attention to the rest of these guys freaking out. I am like in my head going through filing cabinets and trying to figure out where what belongs where.
this.
if Paul is the engineering head, then I assume Luke is the captain.
Yep.
So
He
let's
was.
we got to find a Robbie.
this-
Where the fuck are all the Robbies?
Oh, wait a minute. One,
Wait.
two-
Would you
There's-
like me to summon a Robbie?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
One
Before
moment.
This body, is he wearing a uniform or anything we can recognize? Maybe it's another company trying to.
You would recognize that it looks probably similar to what you had before, right? A worker's outfit probably has some Mergen's watch patch or something on it. But it's clearly been frayed down, like there are cuts on it, there's burns on it. Maybe the shirt has been stitched up or there's a bandana around. Like this person has had a rough however long a time. And I
Jesus
mean,
Christ.
before they got flash frozen, and you can actually probably tell this because they got flash frozen, they looked worse than you guys look right now. So they've been here for longer, you would assume.
Shit.
So looking at us or looking at my own self, are there any things different versus what I thought Albert looked like?
No,
Like
no,
no
pretty.
distinguishing like tattoos, no marks, no like chain or like dog tags or anything like that. Nothing on him that signifies what
I
position
would
he
say
was.
your outfit is definitely different. You don't have any Mergen's watch like brand stuff. You could tell me if Albert's the kind of maintenance guy that has the Albert name stitched in. But if you did, that would still be present.
Yeah,
But
he definitely
it's
would have.
less it's less corporate of a feel, right? Like it's more like, okay, I've worked on the encounter. It's a smaller ship, rougher life sort of thing.
The headsets. Is there still one for each of us in here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
unless
yeah.
you guys threw them out.
Can I examine it? It was
Yeah.
on. I'll go to the one that was on my head, I guess, and just look at. Is there any kind of name in print or company or
Yeah, you look at it, it looks pretty cobbled together. Like, you're used to 3D printers and whatnot as generating shells and whatnot. So this is just kind of a basic shell. And in fact, if you're like putting enough pressure on it, it's like the old electronics where you can like kind of pop part of it in and you think you could these aren't that sturdy feeling.
fuck? Is there any connectors that were like injecting drugs into us or something? Or
No,
why did
no, they were just done.
I think Mr. Weiss is about to have a corporate level fit and starts stamping on it under his feet and kicking some of the headsets around while we wait for the Robbie.
And inside of this room, are there computers?
Uh, sure, yeah. I'll make you do a 50-50 percentage roll though.
Okay. 23.
Okay, yeah. There is a functioning computer off to the side. It's got like a small screen on it.
Okay. I want to go up to it and see if it pulls up anything about if it pops up and it says the name of the vessel we're on, if
Yeah.
it says like hull breached, if it says there is an alien on here, we are all
Ah,
dead, and if it's saying any like
so,
emergency cues or
um, I think if we were watching from the vantage point of the screen, you get in, you see Mergen's watch, you click the next, system alerts or something, and we would watch your face get washed out with orange and red blinking lights. Um, this station is 6 hours from falling to the planet out of orbit.
The stabilizers are gone.
Yeah, there are Um, life support is barely functioning. One of the fuel rods it's done. Like that is gone. Um, the entire reactor is probably flooded with radiation. And I mean, if you're just looking generally around the station, a lot of stuff just is not working anymore.
fuck. And I'm saying this out loud. I'm just going fuck,
Yeah, what the hell
guys.
happened?
I don't
Go
know,
ahead,
but we're
Albert.
falling,
Jeez.
and we're
Well,
falling
is
quick.
is
Uh,
the encounter still outside? I'm going to
Yeah,
step into
yeah,
the
let's
hallway and see if there's a window I can look out.
Okay, you walk into the hallway and it is completely dark in the hallway, but you hear footsteps approaching.
Robbie, is that you?
Doctor, and there is a very clearly android face. Like the Robbies looked human. This has like lines. Its eyes are just this blank white. How are you enjoying your stay?
Well, there seems to be a problem going on. Can you give us a status report on what's happening right now?
Hmm. The Vani concert has been canceled due to malfunctioning equipment. Please return to your quarters.
We need to find the captain. Is Captain Luke still on board?
Captain Luke is initiated a lockdown. Please return to your quarters.
Uh, Thanks. We don't need you anymore. Please leave.
And it just kind of stands like on the edge of light before it finally turns around and moves.
And I go back into the room. Apparently, the captain's locked down the station. We
fuck.
have to do something, and I'm afraid the Robbies might kind of stand in our way.
I don't think that's what matters right now. And I'm over here trying to get like a transmission out. Do we have like an emergency transmission that we could be sending out, or is there anything that's been going out? Are we receiving anything?
Ah, um,
Has anything been on a loop for like 2 hours?
in terms of what's going out, um, there's probably a sort of like heartbeat that's been going out that would go to Somnus, and that is just kind of like, yep, station's fine. And that has been consistent this whole time, is it's just everything is fine. Thanks for asking. Beyond that, there has been no communication attempted off the station. And in fact, if you're like trying to look at changing that, the system is locked down.
Hell,
We
and
need a
I'm like,
light
oh,
source.
We we need we need a way off this place. I mean, I don't. I mean, I kind of remember the encounter, but I don't. But we need to find that. But hold on, one, two, three, four.
we
Wasn't there a fifth of us?
we've yeah, but
Oh
we've also
Vista.
always been here. Like,
that's yeah,
but we
as you
have
said, Beast.
The
Yeah.
the athlete guy, yeah, approved the transfer of digital bullets to him, but
Yeah.
was he even
Well,
real?
let's jump to V Star as you're asking that. V Star, you awake, much like the others, but in a better condition because you are on carpet. Um, the
Yay.
same error message reading across your VR, and it's the same plastic. How are you doing?
At first, I feel very sleepy and I take a long time because none of this is making any sense and I'm all alone in the dark. And I pull the VR headset off and turn it around and look at it for a long time. And then a sudden realization, and I'm looking around for number one worker. I start calling for my dog, worker,
Yeah.
worker.
And there's a air vent that you had sent number one worker into, with the express bit to go and get one of these red mist alien things and bring it back unharmed. You were very specific about that.
Right.
So as you're calling out, and in terms of lighting, you actually have more than the others. You have a little bit of like fluorescent lighting, but you also, this room smells awful. Like it has been decaying for a while, you think. Uh,
Well, I
Fed to
have a heads up
monsters, yeah.
display on my head. That's my item. I'm
Yep.
gonna see primarily where is worker because as a VR dog, his position is on my
Yeah.
headset.
Um, he's coming closer through the vents, and it looks like he's dragging something. One of these red aliens.
I just drop to my knees and I just stop myself from crying and I just say, "Thank God, worker! I was so scared. I had nothing without you. I need you."
And moving through the vent, as you're like, you have the VR headset on, but now you're hearing the clank of metal on metal, and somebody struggling and just like, get off of me, God, damn, God damn, let go, please. Don't, wait, you don't have it. You don't have the mask. You're free. You're free.
They're coming through those like the tunnel of the HVAC.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
what's pulling out towards you, and this person has now seen you
Hmm.
in VR because you have the heads up.
Right.
Looks like one of these red mist alien things. In not VR, it looks like a scientist of some kind. Yeah, he's been through the ringer. But what I'll make you do a sanity test for is what's holding him is number one worker, who looks to be cobbled together hydraulics and metal sheeting, and the front of it is just like raw cut metal. It looks like something has made a 3D version of your VR dog,
Does
and
my
it is
military
stained with blood.
does military training apply here at all?
Not for the save.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Sure, I like that. That makes sense to me.
I've seen weird things and machines. But this is absolutely not my strong suit. I failed horribly. So
Okay, yeah, take a stress as, yeah, you see number one worker and it's just clamped onto this guy.
I'm up to 10 stress.
Okay.
Freaking out at this point, and I just grab the control tennis ball controller that is attached to my utility belt, my gamer belt, and I just hold it up and I'm just like, this isn't real. I unsummon you. Back into VR. Get back in the ball.
And you do that and you see in VR, right? You basically pokeball it. You go to get the little whoop.
We can't get around it.
Yeah, you really can't. Um, in the other world, this machine releases its grip on this guy's arm, and you can see it's torn into his arm, like as it was dragging him. He's bleeding pretty profusely, and it just kind of moves back behind you and sits down in what appears to be some kind of standby mode.
Is the scientist like scared?
Yeah, yeah, that's fair to
Right.
say. Yeah, he's freaking out because he sees you without the helmet.
Yeah, just doing this stuff. I will in VR because I think I will approach him and making a posture like I have a gun, but it's all in my head. And
Yeah.
I just yell at him, "Who the hell are you? Where is this? None of this is real. Tell me this isn't real."
It's real. It's real. What are you seeing? What are you? No, I'm real. I'm real. I'm Clay. I'm
Clicking
Clay.
the shotgun over and over and over in VR.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah. Obviously, nothing happening. Please, calm down. I know it's a shock, but you're out. You're out.
Just slowly back away from him, and I won't even look at him. I'll say, "No, you're lying." And number one worker, come. And I run away.
Yeah, yeah. All right, where are you running? Is you?
I don't care. I was in
all right.
habitation. It kind of looks like there's only one access junction into recreation, or it looks like maybe
Yeah.
a jerry tube. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's like the hallway between all of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd see that you have a few like you could go towards the gym. There's like washroom, switch room.
I'll go to a
Captain's quarters is
random.
around.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, when I see the sign for the captain's quarters, I'll stop in my tracks and I'll say, "That damn captain! He's doing this! He's doing this to me!"
Okay. Running up to the door though, you see that I mean it's labeled captain's quarters. It is locked. Looks like you would need a well, it's probably just like a key card, or you'd know most of these internal doors aren't that sturdy. You could probably force it open if you're strong in real life and not just virtual reality.
I am. I will look at it and say I could find the key, but I don't know if there's enough time. We'll have to break it down. And I just start booting the door as hard as I can.
Okay, make a strength, just good old fashioned strength, and yeah, if you have military training or something like that to help.
Yep. And athletics, which I'll use to get a nice
that's probably better.
success.
All right.
Number one worker's chewing the lock
bam.
off.
Well, if you said number one worker, he can probably just get through it pretty easy. The captain's quarter is nicer than everything you were just in. It's more put together and mostly untouched except for the large blood stain on the floor. And looking around, you see there are a number of awards hanging from the ceiling showing the name Deanne Rodriguez. And it shows a woman, a black-skinned woman with white braids. No idea who she is.
Okay, Deanne Rodriguez. Well, I'll sort of stumble in and still very stupefied, not really taking all this in at all. I'll just send worker on his protocol, which would be to sniff out things while I'm sitting on the bed and pouting. And I'm just mumbling to myself in my hands that it's not real. This must be some kind of punishment. I have to find Vonnie. I have to find her. She knows what's going on. I can tell she must be behind this, or maybe she's a victim. I don't know. I have to find her.
I like that. So we'll jump away from V-Star having a slight panic session.
Big panic.
Big panic session. Actually, do you want to roll panic? Let's roll panic.
I've got
This is
so
a
much
perfect time to roll
stress.
panic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. How do I roll that on the app?
Get the D20.
Yeah, it's just a D20.
Yeah, I'll
and
just roll a
then you
D20.
want to be over your stress.
Let's
Or
see.
equal to, I think. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Or
If you're
no,
under,
just
though,
roll greater. If you're less than or
Oh,
equal, it's
gosh.
bad.
I got a 7 under 10.
Okay. Hey, good news. You now have nightmares. So you
Great.
get a new condition. Sleep is going to be difficult. You have disadvantage on rest saves.
I wouldn't sleep in this fake world.
I like that. Yeah. So life's a nightmare, and you're going to have nightmares. So we'll leave you breaking down in the captain's quarters and meet up with the other 4 back in the med bay.
We need to find a source of light, or we're not going to get very far. The power's out, I think.
God.
MMA. Do you have I don't know, an instrument for shining a light?
Yes. Yes, doctor. One moment. And she'll
Yes.
take you over. That's the equivalent of what she gets you, yes, is just like little, like the little kind of like eye test things. So they'd work in the hallway, but it's a very narrow field you'd be looking in.
So I'll kind of use moving it around to make sure we don't bump into anything.
We're leaving here. I guess
We got to
move.
find a captain. We got to find out what the fuck's going on, or how to get off, or escape pods, or
Okay.
the encounter.
I have a question. You said
Yeah.
I was locked out and I wasn't I was unable to send any sort of transmission.
Communications. Yep.
Was it asking for passwords? Was it just saying that
yeah,
locked down
yeah.
completely?
Yes, if you had the captain's key card, essentially, or
Okay.
passcode, you could get through.
Okay. Do I know him as Dr. Nix, or do I know him as something else?
The captain, in this case, you would know would be Luke, like the Mergen's watch captain. Yeah.
He means Tom's character specifically. Is Tom
Yeah,
Dr. Nix?
because he was wanting to go and find the captain. I'm just wondering if do I know him as that name, or do I know him as 2 different names?
I think everybody you'd know by their name. We'll say the captain of the encounter wasn't one of you. Let's get a random.
But I am Dr. Nix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You
both
all have
ways.
the same. Yep. You both have the same names.
In and out.
Either way. Yeah.
The VR wasn't giving us new personalities. It was just
Gabriel, we'll say you had a Captain Gabriel on the encounter, but yeah, you have not encountered them.
Fucking shareholders are going to lose their fucking minds over this.
To clarify, yes, I was looking for the captain of this ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I want to know what the fuck's going on.
We have one destination, and that is to get to the bar as quick as possible.
No.
I think
We need to get to the captain's court. We need to send a transmission out. Like, guys, we don't have long. And when I say long,
Well, let's see
I
who
mean
else
like
is on the
we have
ship.
like 5 or 6 hours most.
There could be 100 people here. We need to find out what our situation is. So we got to leave this room.
how many of those red mist things did we see or know on the show? It was like 5, right? 5 or 6
One or
or something
two.
like that.
About.
So
Yeah.
there's maybe 5 or 6 more people wandering about. Hopefully,
Hold on. This asshole, this dead fuck here, he doesn't have a headset like we do.
If you're assuming that the red mist people are the technicians walking around while we're in VR, I'm still saying there could be 100 other people in VR also.
oh, you're right.
That we need to get them out of.
Dr.
We
Bart.
need to find out who's here.
We
There
need
was
to
a
stop this
concert
thing.
going on.
We need to stop this thing from falling first.
Yeah. Well, maybe maybe Monty, your maintenance. I don't know if any of you know anything about how the ship works.
I mean, I thought
I
I
don't.
did, but I mean, I don't know how much of what I thought was real is actually real. I mean, there's as I quickly look through the map. Um, I mean, I'm sure that
Yeah.
there's got to be a control room here, right? Like there's the command center. That's got to have at least something in there. That should be a level up, or you know, we we could go
Let's all head
find the
there.
captain.
The
Oh,
captain's probably in the control center.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The control center is 2 levels up. It's on the third floor.
Right.
We have to
And I
climb,
want
on-
probably.
Yeah,
First.
I don't want to lose a thread too. Tommy, you had mentioned before looking for the encounter. Um, that would probably be in the ship dock. Like
Okay, and I haven't been able
if
to
you
look
if
out
you were
any
looking at
windows yet. So
no, because yeah, the med bay is kind of interior, so
yeah,
out in the hallway, it's yeah.
What about escape pods? Would they have those on the station?
The shuttle bay, which is if you're looking at the map, it's on the other side. That's 3 and 4.
well,
That would potentially have another shuttle that the Mergen's watch would use.
Mr. DeBoss says we have about 6 hours. So don't panic, but we got to find out what's going on.
Okay.
I
You're
think
right,
it's a
you're
perfect time to fucking panic.
No, not yet.
No,
We'll
he's
panic.
right.
We'll
He's
panic
right.
when we got an hour left.
The company doesn't need to write this off. It's our duties as employees that the first thing we have to do is make sure that the company's property is secured and safe.
Are you really a corporate guy? Do you actually know that you're a corporate guy? You
Yeah.
keep spouting out all this. We need to get out of here. We need to go to the command or something. I don't give a crap
Go.
if.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
This is a question for the GM
Yes.
that I would not ask anyone.
Oh,
I
no.
would not draw attention to it.
Do we have
I would
to
not
go
do
poo-poo?
any. It's just I want to ask this: how many people can fit into each escape pod?
Oh, that is a great
don't know
question.
yet.
And let me tell you, it's not
From
an
what
escape
I could
pod, it would
remember
be a
from either
shuttle.
version.
Your
Okay.
ship could carry all of you. You're not sure about any other escape
The
from the
Merkins.
station. But yeah, it doesn't have just like a bunch of escape pods, as far as you're aware of.
If Weiss's company did their job, there should be one for every man, woman, and child on the station.
Idealistically, yes, but in the modern world, sometimes cuts have to be made, corners have to be cut at times. It's
It's a station. It's
Yeah.
not going anywhere. Why would you need escape
mean-
pods?
yeah.
I
In
would not
case
mention this
it's
to
going to
anyone.
crash into the
Yeah, yeah.
planet.
But yeah, Albert, do you want to make a panic roll as you realize, yeah, there's, in terms of ways off the ship, there is not like a fleet of escape pods to take you out.
That I think I could do a panic roll.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to remember how to do it. It's the first time really having to do a
Roll a
panic roll.
d20.
You want to
I
get
will get
higher
to the
than
right
your
page.
stress, correct?
Higher than stress. Okay, that's
Higher
what
than
that
stress.
was. Yes, it's higher. It's 18.
Okay.
I have a 7 stress.
Excellent. Relieve a stress.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
great. Oh, actually,
I gave
don't know
you
if
a
that's
calm,
true.
slight back rub.
Oh, that's not true at all. Never mind. Never
Pat on the
mind.
shoulder.
You don't get the relief. What am I joking about?
Oh, I don't get it.
Eldred.
Wow.
Nope, never mind.
You just don't
Stay at
take any
7.
more.
Yeah.
I just had
All
like
right.
the faintest
Still-
thing of like
Oh,
it's okay,
no.
but then I'm like, no,
No.
it's not okay. There are
Still, a trip to the bar might take the edge off a little bit.
Game is rigged.
So we're moving to the lift
where you
too,
guys
although
going?
it's not working. Probably.
It sure isn't. Yep. And so you're moving to the lift. Which one is that you're heading towards? If I look at the map, you're all on floor 1.
Yes.
There is a lift. Let's see, where is an elevator that's near you? There's an elevator to the north.
6 in storage. It looks like F2 hab.
Yeah.
Connects.
Yeah, you could go up and the elevator
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of by the reactor. I'm seeing that correctly. Oh, no, you're right. There's also
Yeah,
one out of storage. Yep.
yeah, in area 6 to the
Yeah, probably like a
habitation, just
freight elevator.
across the hall.
Yeah, so which one
All
are you
right.
going to?
Yeah, that one sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do 6.
Storage, as you get in there, um, it's everything I say will just be more and more of it's in very bad condition. Um, this place looks like a bunch of shelves have fallen over. There's stuff scattered everywhere. You do see that there is a Robbie, Albert. You're thinking it might be the one you ran into before, and it's just slowly like keeping areas clear, trying to, rearrange the deck chairs, so to speak.
Do we get the impression from that Robbie, maybe I did before, that it's not functioning at full capacity? It's maybe
Oh no,
really low on
it's
power.
um oh, give me like a you're a scientist guy. Do you have any sort of
Yeah,
Android knowledge?
I don't, but I probably have. I've got physics, so maybe I enter, if batteries are running low, they get slower.
Um, I don't think so. I think just doing it
Okay.
as kind of a
I
straight
wouldn't have gotten
input.
it anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Take a stress because this one, it's tough to say. It's not running around, but I mean, as it clearly notices you and will give the please be careful where you step.
As long as it's like, you should not be here. Get out. Go back the way you came. I have to start killing Robbies. Uh, all right. So we're going along the corridor heading to, or we've gotten to the,
Yeah,
is it a
storage
ladder
room,
or is it a
storage room.
Yeah,
stairs?
it is
It's a
a
elevator.
elevator. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Okay.
yeah,
Is any of this looking familiar?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
you've been
just
in the
run
storage
down.
room before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. Yeah, it's all familiar. It wasn't like this the last time you were in here because it's in terrible condition now. Um,
God.
Getting to the freight elevator, you do see that it has the interface for it has been tampered with what it originally was. Um, in fact, just looking at it, it appears that there is a electronic interface over any of the buttons you would have had. And I think there would be a label on it, VR access only.
What it
This is some
is,
proprietary shit.
is there a ladder or a hatch?
There are stairs around the place. Is there a ladder? You could probably find a hatch up the freight elevator. I can buy that.
Well, if there's stairs, we could just run to the stairs. I trust stairs more than I trust the elevator.
Monty, you're walking around with them, right?
yes.
You you're maybe a little bit back. You feel something wrap around your ankle.
I would yelp out and move immediately forward, trying to jerk my arm or leg out of it.
Yep. And it pulls out of the grasp, and your flashlight shines down, and you see make a sanity save. Um, as you see one of those VR headsets sitting atop someone's head, but their face has decayed. Their nose is just two slits at this point, and their mouth is open wide in like a kind of rictus, and there's just a gurgling kind of motion as it's trying to grab for your ankle.
I passed, but I'm still screaming out. The thing is still alive. The person, just pointing at it.
I
So
think when he
imagine.
first yelped, Dr. Weiss jumped himself and probably hit a shelf, and a bunch of things cascaded and fell off it. And he's cursing. What? What? Oh, fuck. How can it see you with that headset on?
Uh, I mean, it's possible that we appear like the red mists in the VR. If it's in the VR, do we take the headset off it? I don't want to touch it.
The
Doctor,
state
you're
the station's falling apart. You need to get the person out of that VR. They
Okay.
look like they're in bad condition, but they'll be dead condition if we don't get them off the thing.
Are they clothed?
Yeah, there's shreds of clothes on them.
I'll try grabbing. I'll try moving. They're not still. He slipped away from them. Can I go around the side and kind of drag the person? I want to try, if I can. My goal is to kind of pick them up and drag them to the elevator and see if their headset is going to interface with that elevator lock at all.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, go ahead and do a maybe a strength
Yeah.
to get them out of there.
It is a fail, unfortunately. 78 over 39. So pulling out, they're
Okay.
a little too heavy for me.
Um, oh,
Can we help?
it's worse than that. Take a stress.
Oh no.
As you see Weiss, you're pulling at this person, and you can hear them finally
Tearing.
give this like, yeah, and there's a
Oh, no.
tearing noise as, yeah, this
They get
person,
lighter.
yeah, you probably stop after a second, but you can see there's gushing blood now pooling underneath this thing. This person is probably not long for the world.
Oh God. Uh,
Damn
Actually,
it.
let's take that moment as you all have your flashlights looking at this person. Let's jump back to V Star. V Star, what are you doing? What's your plan?
My plan is to sit down on the captain's bed and try to piece all this together as I
Mhm.
call worker to hop up on the bed and lay down,
Mhm.
and I start petting the robot who is acting kind of like a dog but is not moving like a dog, is moving like a robot, but I think it's a real dog. I'm treating it like a real dog, and I start talking to it and I say, "What did they do to you, worker? We have to get back. We have to get you back how you were. I think
Yeah,
Vani will know how."
yeah. Well, you'll start to hear after a moment some scraping noises. Something large is coming down the hallway.
Hmm.
And you see this mechanical pincer hand clutched to the door that you had opened, and it just pulls it off along with the wall, almost like a sardine can,
Jeez.
pulling it to make it a bit wider. And there is, well, it's kind of a Metal Gear. That's probably the closest reference you can
Metal
have
Gear.
there. Yeah, a really shoddily made mechanical being with a couple of pincers. One of
Like
them,
a D-Walker.
yeah, carefully holding a VR helmet. And you're familiar with Paul. You've probably talked with him before. So you hear his voice. Oh, thanks, number one worker. I'd heard that there was someone that was in trouble. I'm here to help, V-Star. We're gonna get you back in. And this giant like pincer moves forward and sets the helmet down on the table.
I am kind of pulling my legs up like there's a monster under the bed and just wide-eyed as heck. And I'm just going to have worker defend me, and activate his full hackles mode to try to scare off this horrible fake captain.
Mm.
Can I try and maybe scare him?
Yeah, you can attempt it. Yeah.
I'll have number one worker start barking like mad. Like intellect, maybe.
Sure. Yeah, intellect makes sense.
Oh, geez, I actually passed that. 21.
Okay. Um, what do you say to number one worker to get him to like interface in that way?
I will pull my VR headset down over my eyes and log in and get rid of all this mess. And I want to see the real, as far as I consider him, the captain and the real number one worker before my eyes. And then I confidently will stand up with number one worker by my side and point at the captain and say, number one worker, detain this fake.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on. Tell me some answers.
The head of engineering is Paul. For the record.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
But first of all, as you slide down that VR set, you close it on, and I need you to take away 2 stress.
Yes.
As you feel the comfort again of the nicely lit captain's quarters. It looks pristine. There are medals on the wall made out to Captain Luke. Let me find it. Luke Laris.
Oh, so like the
And
awards changed name?
they sure did.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
And Paul is there. Human, perfectly human Paul. Backing away of whoa, what's going on here? Like,
I'll kind of like ignoring him almost. I just look at my own hands now that I'm back in VR and say, this is it. This is the real me. Don't you see, Captain? I did this all for your esports team. And now you're telling me that I am not going to be allowed to stay here with Vonnie forever? That wasn't the deal.
Whoa. And like Paul is there. Wait, you saw it. You saw something, didn't you?
I didn't see anything. What do you mean? I didn't see anything. No, it's not real. You can't make me go back. If you try to make me go back, I'll stick number one worker on you.
No. I don't want to make you go back. No, there's something wrong going on. I'm the captain had warned me about it. It's okay. You're safe now. You're safe. It's something that the aliens are doing. I don't know what's happening, but they've got this like bad reality here. It's messing with people's minds, I think.
I haven't seen anybody else but that scientist, the monster who tried to trick me to think that he was a human scientist. What is
who?
Some red blip on my mini map. I had number one worker detain it, and then we let it go. It looked so real, like a human, but that's impossible.
I think that's a trick that they're pulling.
It is, of course.
I think they're messing with us. I'm worried. I'm worried, V-Star. I don't think the people on the station, they're scientists. They're not ready to deal with this like you are. You've got a head on your shoulders. You're with it.
Where's Vonnie?
To get back. And that like legitimately throws him for a loop. I mean, she's down by the stage. Why?
All of those concert goers, they're not real people, are they? This was all some kind of weird game to you and the captain. You're in it together.
No. It's the aliens. The people are real. Please, you have to understand. The people are real. They're fine.
Wait, you said
these aliens.
You said
damn misty aliens.
Is seeing that world special in some way? I just woke up here and I saw it. You didn't see it?
It's bad. They're messing with you.
But you've seen it.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it, but the
Who else
captain
has seen
the
it?
captain got me back. Um,
Like the captain's probably seen it then, I imagine, the
yeah,
chain of
yeah.
command, but are regular
I,
people seeing this?
I I think some of the people have, yes. But once they're back, they do recover. It will be okay. It's just a matter of time. Okay, so if you just stay calm, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna start to like the corruption that they gave you is going to go away.
That's right. This is where I belong. This is where I'm good at what I do. I've got my VR shoddy and I've got it equipped. I need to go find Vonnie.
Mhm. I need you to make a body save for me, if you would.
Any skills apply to this?
Just straight body.
Okay. That's a failure.
Okay, good to know.
Am I starving
Um,
to death?
you
Because I
don't
won't
feel
eat this
hungry.
food.
Yeah,
I'm not.
no,
I'm
you
not
don't.
eating in this world.
You're fine, man.
If I think
You've
about
never
food, I
felt
start
better.
to like puke.
Yeah. Um, so where are you thinking of going? Like, Paul isn't going to stop you if you're thinking of getting
Well,
out
maybe
of
he should
there.
come with me. It's dangerous, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want him to come along, he'll come with you.
Okay, Paul. We're in recreation right now. We go
Yeah.
by the bar. We get one VR teeny, and then you said Fonnie was down by the stage, right?
Yes, our projectors are, yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
let's go.
let's
I'll
go.
take point. All right, number one worker, sniff out any of those red blips on the map. We need to avoid them. Do not engage.
Okay, it gives the nod and runs out the door. And do you think about how it's weird that you're seeing number one worker, but you're not wearing your VR goggles?
Well, I have a headset.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
the
bought a
headset.
HUD display heads up
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. You've had that on the whole time, right?
Yeah, I only took it off
Yeah,
to like see the weird world, and then I went right back in. Gonna go right
yeah,
back in.
that's definitely it. Yep. So yeah, with that,
I ain't taking them
bounds
off.
out the door. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he'll start leading you, kind of down the hallway towards that.
Yeah, because I don't have like regular VR headsets. I got the elite headset.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. It's the good stuff.
It's branded.
Um, we'll meet back with the other four who are looking at this body on the floor that is pooling blood that Mr. Weiss has doomed to death.
One quick question. The VR headsets, are they essentially wireless or is there a wire connecting to
There's
somewhere?
we'll say they're wireless.
Okay, so in theory we could like put it on and then walk around the station
Yeah,
without
we
being
have
tethered
been.
to something. Okay. I guess I was thinking that we were like
Yeah.
tethered to some wire. Okay, that makes more
I
sense.
also
Okay.
think if maybe you grab that one and walk towards the elevator, even if you
Yeah,
don't put it on, it might open the elevator.
he won't need it anymore. And I'll pull it off the head somewhat gingerly, but wince when the head falls back down and cracks on the floor.
Maybe you are a
Uh,
corporate guy.
Yeah, so you're pulling off the
Headset.
this thing. Um, it pulls off with some skin. Um, and the face behind it has burnt out retinas, you think? Like it's pretty damaged. And uh ripping it off makes it give a horrible gurgle and scream of pain as it just kind of jerks and dies. Mr. Weiss, you just killed someone.
they were already dead.
Stay as good as, right? As good as. Holy
Let's
shit.
Make a panic test, Mr. Weiss. Just
Okay.
this seems like an appropriate time as you're holding.
It is a 1 under 10.
Okay. Go ahead and Reduce your stress by 1d5. You are
1d5.
in an adrenaline rush. You are getting a advantage on all rolls for the next 2d10 minutes.
Oh, wow. You know what? Some people just have to get their hands dirty and get things done. That's how things work. Um, yep, here we go. Let's give it a try. And he will take the VR headset up to the elevator bar and press it up against it, swipe it past it, smash it lightly into it.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Damn it.
I mean, it makes a nice clacking sound as you bonk it against it.
We got to find the stairs.
I think there are. Sorry, I'm looking at the maps again. There are stairs. Sorry, the map is very
It's
confusing.
it's a little fiddly, yeah.
Okay,
There
so
will be stairs
if we
kind of
go,
middle, yeah.
yeah, so we're on the left side of the ship.
Right.
There should be a door just to the north of this room that leads to the center.
Yep.
And there's an elevator there that will go up to the second and third floor.
Right. Yes, there is one that leads upwards, you think.
So we're just on the wrong side of the ship. We just need to kind of go over a little bit.
You're
I
looking
think.
for stairs, right? Not another elevator.
I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
because if you kind of go out the door for this, you can kind of do a little circle around, and there are stairs that would bring you up to the habitation level.
oh
And
yeah.
then in theory, back from there, you could go up one more level beyond that to the very top.
Stairs over by the shuttle bay, yeah. We just have to go out the hallway to the F1 E3, and then from that hallway, we go down to the room by the shuttle prep room.
Yeah.
And
And
there's
if you're
stairs there.
looking at the full map, it's probably a little clearer. Like you
Yeah.
basically would be walking over
Hmm.
where the fuel rods are. So you'd actually be able to see the reactor and engine, like it's actually over it.
Would that mean anything to you two? Seeing it? Is there anything you could tell or
Well, Mr. Weiss, you say, would that mean anything to you too? And you look back and maybe you should have said, does that mean anything to you, one? Because Albert is missing. And
fuck?
we'll cut to Albert
Nice.
having made an escape from storage. Where are you headed, Albert?
I'm heading to the shuttle bay as fast as my legs can get me there.
Absolutely. You are just running through these dark hallways. You pass over the fuel rod area, and it confirms what you saw. It's very bad. Like you'd have to like sit down and look at this, but one of those rods is glowing in ways it should not be glowing, and it looks to be actually melting. So good place not to be. Um, but
Shit.
yeah, you
Yeah.
can run up to the shuttle prep area, and you are stopped short as once again you see these electronics there of VR login required.
That's it. There's no backup code. There's no IT thing. There's nothing that since I was working on anything that I might have had like a security clearance for.
Um,
Uh, do I know
oh,
if there's a
that's
certain thing I
interesting.
could break to make it
You
open manually?
you know you could force it open with laser cutting, but that's gonna take a while. Like that's probably the easiest. You would know you do have command clearance to get into the prep area at least, but not here. Only
Okay.
in the other worlds.
I don't have anything with me though to get there. I didn't bring it with me.
Well, I mean, you're kind of over by a few other spots around there. You know, there is a workshop, and then the break room is to your north.
Okay. but there's absolutely no logging into the VR world. How would that necessarily get me in there to open up the door?
Well, you know that in VR you could open this door and you walked through it. Like you've been in the other room, you're pretty sure. So whatever is controlling the door must be accessed through VR to make it work.
But will it allow my physical body that I have right now to
Yes.
be able to
Yeah.
pass through?
It seems like you have been moving around the ship. So, yeah, you've at this point probably moved through some of those doors, but only because it's in a VR world. Like you never thought about it.
Okay. And there are no VR headsets or anything just lying around, or
Ooh,
like
give me
maybe
another
something that just
50-50.
fell.
Yeah, give me
Okay.
another 50-50.
It's a fail.
Okay, not at the moment. No.
Okay.
But you
But
did
you said,
notice that Mr. Weiss had taken one off of the guy. There probably are more people with headsets.
okay. Um, and everything that's near me, you said there was a workroom that was right next to
Yep,
me.
there's a break room to the north and a workshop to the east.
I'm gonna go to the workshop.
Okay. Um, that is a great place to have gone looking for these headsets. You can see that the workshop has been converted into basically an assembly line for headsets. You see it's just churning out these like blocky helmet things, and the rest of the room makes the storage room look well put together. It reminds you of a bird's nest almost in this room. But yeah,
Now
if
I'm
you
a
want to grab a
little
headset, yeah, it's right there.
I'm a little tech savvy. I'm probably not the most, but a little bit.
Hmm.
The way these sets have to be on, do they have to be strapped onto your head to work?
Yeah. Yep.
Or is it possible to have them up and have to hold it by the side, but to break something off to the side, actually have to hold it physically by your hand? If my hand drops, I pop
Hmm.
out on accident.
I would say I'm going to make you do a roll to see if you can make that happen. Normally you would not because it needs that, like, it needs to be in full contact and like there's a visual side, but it's also like it's probably messing with your brain.
Okay. So what kind of role would that be?
Uh, do you have like electronics intellect plus any sort of messing with electronic skills you have?
Here, let me see. Industrial. I've got jury rigging.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so that'd be a plus 10 and okay. So you said intellect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on. Good numbers.
You're smart, right?
Uh Actually this time I am. That was a 39 on like a 53. I made it.
All right. Yes, you have to like mess with the connectors. You don't think your like interface is going to be as immersive as it would normally be, right?
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, you can hold this up against your head. And I guess do you test it out in the workshop where you like using this?
Yeah, I would immediately test it out right there just to see if something works, and immediately when I feel like it,
Okay.
I'm letting my hand drop if possible.
Um,
Like
I
it's
will
probably going to be
make
some whiplash, but
I'll make
that's
one warning because you're also getting this. You know there is a danger if you leave VR quickly. There is basically a whiplash that if it goes bad, you can have a brain hemorrhage, which basically means once you have it, hold on to it for a minute. It's just a minute or so. Like it doesn't take like that's all you need. But if you'd like pop it on, pop it off, you're probably going to blow your brains to bits.
that's going to be fun if my arm gets tired. Okay, knowing that, I will keep it on for like a minute, and
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, I'll pop
Uh,
them on, and yeah.
The workshop looks just like you left it. Your locker, Monty's locker, Paul's locker, it's all there. The line is churning out I don't know, some nerd stuff. You've never really thought too hard about it. Uh, it's for the scientists. But it looks perfectly fine. There's no sirens, nothing. Recover to stress.
Okay.
Yeah, this is great.
Okay. Might be able to make something work. I just take a breath. In this VR world is my I'm wondering like if there's like a cognitive dissonance thing because it's not supposed to be held up by my hand. Do I have access to both
If
of my hands or
you
is
don't it I will say because think of it like visually, like a video game that isn't quite sure where things should be. So your hands up here, and then it's down by your side, off to the like jerking around every once in a while.
okay.
It's yeah, it the dissonance is real. Your arm feels very strange.
Okay. I'm gonna use that to ground me to what I think is the real world
Hmm.
so that I get not too comfortable and I'm gonna run to the shuttle bay as fast as I
Okay,
can, trying to use the access I can to get to where I need to be.
okay. You use the maintenance access, and in VR, we'll end the scene with you getting into the prep area. You see a bunch of like archaeological tools, space equipment, stuff you're used to. And out in the shuttle bay is a small shuttle. Looks like it would hold maybe three people. It's not, there's not much there.
This is in the VR world or the real
This is in
world?
the VR world, and your arm is holding it there. So we're gonna cut before we
Okay.
get there, and we'll jump back to the folks out of storage before we return to V Star. So, anyways, Mr. Weiss, you were saying, you guys, oh no, Albert's gone.
Oh, well, I somehow didn't think he would be the first to run. But
Whatever. We've still got to do what we got to do.
yeah.
We
All
can't go
right,
looking for him. That's just going to take up time.
Okay.
Doctor, where do you want to go?
Head to the
I want
elevator
to
or
get
head
to
to
the
the
control
stairs?
center.
The
Control
center.
center. Yeah.
So that's all the way up on the very top. So we need to go
To the stairs and
to the
get
stairs,
going.
right?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's leave. I would just need to check something really quick and I can meet you guys there.
Oh,
All
so
right.
now you're going to abandon us, huh?
Just quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, the stairs are over by the shuttle bay, I think. So,
Yeah.
Doctor, you wanted to look in the shuttle bay to see if the encounter was there, right? We can do that on the way.
Fine.
Okay.
And for
All right.
fuck's sakes, don't leave without me. I will literally just be a minute.
Why would we even think about leaving without you?
That's right. You know what? I'm your key to making this all turn out well, is that we can turn this into promotions and oh, who am I kidding? Our careers are fucked.
Well,
So
yours
what?
are. I'm going to sue the fuck out of this company.
I'm
So
Union.
yeah. So Monty and Dr. Nix, you're heading towards the stairwell that, yes, is kind of by that shuttle prep area. Mr. Weiss, what did you want to do for a minute?
I want to head just down the hall the other direction and see if I can sneak into the security station. I'd like to find some kind of weapon. If
Okay.
comes to shove, I've found that sometimes asserting authority is a little helpful when you have a stick rather than a carrot, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. What's in the security station? What's the number on that? Ah, number four.
Yeah.
Um, yes, entering that area, you see that there is a single fluorescent overhead kind of cutting in and out, and just a Robbie standing in the middle of it in front of the what you know to be the lockup door. Um, and you like the room is very dark beyond that. Like he's just kind of standing there.
Yeah. Is there
Hello,
a
Mr.
window?
Weiss.
Oh,
May I help you?
Indeed, Robbie. Yes, you could. Is there a weapons locker in here?
I'm afraid there are no weapons for visiting members. Mergen's Watch is a safe area.
Oh, surely there must be something, though. And he's kind of looking around at the same time as he's asking.
Yeah. This room, not really. You see that the lockup has another one of those damn VR login locks that you saw before.
Hmm.
And because you're looking around, you see there's another Robbie just standing in the darkness watching you.
Hmm. Sorry, the two of you waiting for tasks or just taking a well-deserved time off for the moment?
Are you enjoying your stay, Mr. Weiss?
Oh, absolutely. It's been wonderful. But surely there must be some kind of pistol or revolver or something.
The captain has initiated a lockdown. You would be safest in your quarters.
Uh, when did the lockdown go into effect?
Once the aliens started appearing. It is for your own safety.
Yeah. Where are the rest of the guests?
The rest of the guests are throughout the station. Many of them are enjoying a show, or at the bar, or sleeping in their habitation stations.
What would happen if they weren't enjoying themselves?
I do not understand.
Hmm. Well, giving one last desperate look around, I think there no window or anything into the lockup. Nothing.
Not real.
I'll say.
I'll say, yeah, we'll say that there is like that kind of like latticed window.
Well,
Um, and it does look like there are some weapons in there, including some pieces like probably knickknacks that you lost, that you think, oh, that's from the encounter. Son of a gun.
yeah.
That's, yeah, they put it in there.
Is there any chance either of you gentlemen could open this door for me?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Weiss.
Come on, we've known each other for so long now.
I do not wish to resort to violence, Mr. Weiss.
Looking at the door, is there any way I think I could force it open or?
You'd probably have to hack it. You don't, it's unlikely that you can just force it open. Not unless you got a
Okay.
laser cutter or something like that.
Well, I'd probably need Monty or Albert's help for that. So I'm gonna wrap things up and just say, oh, well, thank you, Robbies. I might just take your advice and head back to my quarters then. Thank you. Then I'll step out back into the hall.
Yeah, and the head just kind of follows you as you
Um,
go or returning.
he'll back out, close the door behind him, and swear under his breath, and then dart down the hall to after the direction of the other two.
Okay. And we'll say the other two, you've made it to the stairs. Um, and the stairs look open. We'll say though, I mean, there's probably a body in there just slumped against the wall, rotting. Smells terrible.
VR mask on. Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
We don't have time for this. Come on. All right. I'm just going to run up the stairs.
Okay. Running up the stairs, yeah, you can get up to level 2. You see the stairs then basically continue up to level 3.
I'm heading towards the control center.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just following along as well.
Okay. Let's cut back to V Star.
think we're gonna intercept everybody.
Yeah, I think this is a good moment as we'll kind of have you guys exiting the stairwell. So V-Star, you and Paul have walked up the stairs. You can see the bar is, I believe it's near the stairs. I can double check on the map, but you can see that there's like very obviously like some makeup concert going on, and yeah, The bar, it's right around that corner.
They're doing that in the theater.
Yeah, the theater's got the concert. The bar's,
Right.
yeah, it's kind of around the games rooms to the north.
Yeah, right in front of the stairs, and there's just this giant robot Metal Gear Walker ass looking thing just trailing behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see them, I am just
Four red
looking like
aliens. Four
absolutely
red aliens.
like I'm looking
Oh,
at them
sorry,
like
three.
they're making me ferally angry, and I look more almost like an animal than anything. I almost look like scared of them, and I just run off into the bar.
Yeah, so for the three that made it up the stairs, V-Star, um, yeah, you're like on that landing.
Was that
There's
V-Star?
yeah, he's got a VR set bolted to his head. There is blood
He's
trickling down
he's
both
Paul got
he's
me
fingers.
while
still
I wasn't looking.
he's still stuck in the VR world,
Is it
which means
Mr.
he
Weiss?
might.
Oh, sorry. Is Weiss the third one with them?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
you've
say
got
you're
sorry.
all
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm there. Sorry. Go ahead, Dr. Nix.
He's going to see us as those red aliens.
Fuck, he could be violent.
We need. It's dangerous, but now that we know what's going on, we need to put on VR headsets
Well,
so that we can tell him
yeah.
and then
The
take him
thing
off again.
is, there is still Paul. Because Paul was with V-Star. So this is a moment you're thinking this, not a bad idea. When that pile of metal that was in the corner stacked up, almost hitting the ceiling, starts to turn. And there's no face to look at you, but you get the feeling that this giant thing is looking at you. And there's just like dial tone static before Paul's voice comes out. Please put on a headset and return to reality.
I like this guy.
Up the stairs right
We're
beside.
trying to help you.
Uh,
Sounds like Mr. Weiss is running up the stairs.
Yeah.
What are the other two doing?
I thought we'd already gotten to the top, but
Yeah,
It was an interrupt. I'll throw an interrupt
All right.
here.
Yeah,
Just see me in
okay.
passing. Now you know I'm
Um,
alive.
Yeah.
okay. Well, we can't fuck with V-Star. He's gone into the bar. We got to get up there.
yeah.
So
I'm already.
Right
I'm right behind Weiss.
I'm going with
All right.
Weiss.
Very good. So 3 runs. All of you give me speed tests, please.
Go pass.
Pass?
Pass 21.
19 out of 37. Yeah.
Okay, great. It does sound like Paul tries to lunge at you, and you hear him like crashing into the stairwell, and he's starting to chase you up the stairs.
Just
into the
weary,
third level.
easier for us to run up the stairs than it is for
Correct.
him.
Yep. You can make the corners a lot easier than he can.
Okay.
So, where are you running? Because as you're getting onto the 3rd floor, boy, there's a lot of closed doors
Okay.
and a lot of VR access.
Commander comms, I'm thinking.
Command or the command center
Command, we might be able
is-
to figure out some option for the station.
Yeah. So
Plus, it's
that's
a little
kind of
bit
on
around the corner.
eastern. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's around the eastern side. I like that. Yeah, so you're running for command, and you get into that little like alcove,
Mhm.
and you're hearing this sound of Paul getting up the stairs.
What
And
the hell is
then-
that thing? That's not a standard issue robot.
I don't know, but I don't want to find out.
Could we recognize the voice
Yeah, it's
of
Paul.
it? It's
Yeah.
Paul. That
And
was the chief engineer.
does it look like he's been pieced together with a bunch of different things?
Yeah, it's
It was never alive. It
it's
was
weird. Yeah.
But yeah,
Maybe
it's not.
maybe there's something of him inside still, but
Oh.
it's inside.
he's been modified by something. He's been,
If V-Star had blood running down his face, a thing.
I mean, this starting to feel like some mad scientist did something, but I'm the only mad scientist here, and I wouldn't do anything like that. Um, we got to avoid it. We can't get through any of these fucking doors.
Okay, stand back. I'll kick the door open if I have to in the command.
This one's that's probably not gonna work.
Uh-oh.
This is like a command door, like
Wow.
security
Like the
wise.
cockpit.
Yeah,
Okay.
like it's like the hollow doors you have inside the house versus the actual. Yeah, we probably shouldn't let people
Solid
kick open
metal.
the door to the
Is it-
steering wheel.
And it's another one that needs a
Oh,
VR set
okay.
to get through.
Yes.
Okay, what about the comms room? Can we get in that one?
No. It's
Damn.
all VR
Okay.
lockdown.
Okay, we got to move. We got to find somewhere to hide then.
Well,
Somebody
you're
needs
in this corner. And I'm going to have one of you roll me a 50-50. Give me a 50-50, please.
I got it.
Oh yeah, go for it.
52.
Oh, that's a fail, I think.
Yeah, you hear the
Damn
steps
it.
and the scraping along the hallway, and it stops at that T intersection there.
Between 5 and 1.
Yeah. No, the one up, and you
Oh, shit.
realize it's trapped you in this area. And there's a few seconds of that pass, and 3 headsets clatter down the hallway onto the ground.
Return to reality.
I'm going to look at the other two and say there may be only one way for us to get into the command room. If things start to go bad, rip this damn thing off my head. And I reach down, pick
Yes.
up the VR headset and put it on.
Okay. 2 stress gone.
As he's doing that, I'm going to say, remember, we're going to look like the red aliens, but we're
And
not.
it's true.
Hold his other arm. I'll hold this one, and we'll try to just guide him right through the door into command.
Yeah. It you do see that, Monty, as you re-enter reality. It's nicely lit. It's calm. You hear Paul shouting down the hallway, "Monty, you have to get away from them. There's something wrong with there's aliens here. Can't you see them?" Yeah, you see like mist, but like you're not buying into this necessarily unless you want to.
No, I think part of
You're
me
prepared.
wants to, but I keep thinking that no, those aren't real, and I'll yell back to Paul. It's okay. I've got it handled. I've got it handled, and turn towards the command room.
The command room. All right. The door looks like it's something you can, you know, type in your thing and enter. You've
Okay,
done this a million times.
I'll go and type in whatever code I think will work and
Okay, yeah.
walk
And
in.
then Dr. Nix, Mr. Weiss, you see
Go in.
this door.
Yeah, let's
Go in
go
with
follow him
it.
in.
Okay. Do you lock the door after you? Like, what's the
Yeah,
plan?
once I'm assuming I'm seeing the red mists follow me, and then
Yep.
I'll turn around and like I don't know whatever I can. Actually, is there a way that I can like lock the door and then like change the code or basically
That's
my goal would be to prevent Paul from getting in.
I would say you're not positive that would work.
Okay, all right.
You can attempt it, but I'm gonna need a critical.
Is the door big enough that Paul could fit through it?
Yeah, he could probably fit through.
Okay,
All
so it
right.
could be in
I'd
there.
also
What
probably make it fit.
is this an intellect roll?
Yeah.
I have industrial equipment, jury rigging, and mechanical repair as skills. Would any
Jury
of
rigging I can buy, yeah.
Okay,
You want to
all right.
boost for
So
that.
I know you said critical though.
Yeah, it's got to be a
So
crit.
I got a success, but not a critical.
Yeah. With enough time, maybe, but that 6 hour time limit that Albert was talking about
Gotcha.
is
Yeah.
really, really biting you.
Okay, well then
Um,
I'll still lock it.
yeah, yeah. Within the room, um, I've got great news. There are no screens, there are no keyboards. There are just ports, like connective for VR.
Yeah.
And there are three dead bodies sitting at the station with the VR headsets there. And this room smells really ripe, but it looks like it's mostly been just kind of torn apart.
No way to fucking steer the ship without the VR sets.
Monty, can you understand us and hear us? We're still holding your arms. Nothing.
Nope. If they touch you, it's a very weird sensation.
What do I see in the command room?
Yeah, looks like a command station readouts, controls are there. Like you'd know that looking around pretty quickly, you'd need like administrative controls to access things. But yeah, looks fine. All systems good. You can see maybe out the big window the planet. Uh, the other two see the planet too, but it's a lot closer.
Yeah. Fuck.
Then I think instinctively I would go over and just start messing with the controls, even if I can't do anything. Just
Okay.
looking at the readouts and that.
Do we see him
Okay.
just tapping a countertop?
Yeah, pretty much
Oh
is
shit.
he's walking
Something
around
invisible.
touching.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's touching things that don't exist.
You see that,
Um,
Doctor?
yeah.
He's completely under the spell of.
Yeah, but at least he still knows that we've got to move the ship away from the planet.
Do we try to
He's
steer him
just,
into comms?
uh,
There's
well, we
nothing
got to
we can
wait.
do here.
Let's see. Well, we don't know. He's doing something, obviously.
Um,
Okay.
the two of you, you're watching him move, and there's not much. Dr. Nix, you'd probably understand this. Um, looking around, following him, you do see two bits of information. The first is that most of station power is being funneled into two places, the servers and the astronarium. The second is that there are basic like shuttle information of like, oh, what's here. It does show that there is a shuttle in the bay that Albert is. Um, and there are three docked ships in the other bay, including the Encounter.
The encounter is still here.
Shit. Can we operate it? Just the three of us?
Yeah, you'd only
It
need one
practically
person as long
operates
as the
itself.
ship works. Yeah.
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 Fuck. Let's just get out of here then.
What about all these people, though, that are here?
What the fuck do we care about them? That's
Well,
just casualties of business. We got to make
Mr.
sure.
Weiss, there's going to be an inquiry if we're the only survivors and we left everybody behind.
Yeah. Then we make sure that we collaborate our story and that we can make a point
Oh
to
my
show
God.
that we're heroes. We're
Do you have any ethics at all? No, I guess you don't. You don't need them.
hey, we got to stick together. The three of us. You saw that fellow downstairs that I accidentally tore in half. There's not much we can do for them. You saw V-Star. He's got it drilled into his head.
That thing outside the door wants us to put on the VR sets. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's far hard to tell what's real and what's not. This feels real to me right now.
This is real. I'm sure of that. I hate it, but more than anything, I wish I could go back into that world and believe things were going well when we were dealing with the station. But
Now that I've said that, I'm going to bring my hands up and see if I'm wearing a VR set that I can pull off.
Doesn't feel like it.
I don't feel anything. No straps. Okay, I I
But you
don't
don't
think that I'm.
normally feel anything when you're in VR.
If if I punched you, could you feel it?
Well, I could
Yeah.
feel it in VR too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, don't let me stop you. But
Yeah.
that's what the virtual brothel is all about, isn't it?
I
Uh,
guess so. And the real
I'm
brothel.
just, how do we know that this isn't another simulation that we're just
Fuck. There could
in?
be a third reality outside this. Maybe it doesn't even operate the way these do. It might not be a headset. It might be a drug or something. It might be nanites in our brains.
I I'm gonna have the two of you make a both of you make a panic test at this
Yeah.
moment as you're revving yourselves up with your inception theories. Is the top spinning? Yeah, right. What's really, really real reality?
I'm under a 3 under 7 now.
I'm over by
Okay.
2.
Oh, you're
Okay.
fine then. You're
Yep, you're fine. Mr. Weiss, that adrenaline rush, uh, you're starting to get jumpy, so get a stress.
okay.
And Dr. Nix, go ahead and take two more stress because you are seeing Mr. Weiss breaking down. Um, we're gonna leave the two of you there with Monty, just typing away. Let's go to Albert. I think Albert was
Yeah.
we haven't talked to you the longest. You are looking out this station bay, your glitching arm. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I've had it on for what, like a minute now, so it shouldn't damage me if I do want to take it off,
Um,
from everything that I could remember.
yeah, yeah, that's right.
Okay, then
Seems safe.
I want to use that glitching arm, just like let it fall.
Yep. It is the weirdest feeling you've ever had in your life. As, yep, it just pulls away and it's almost like a static. uh, Yeah, you're back in this world. The lights are bad, klaxons are sounding, and God bless there is a shuttle sitting in the bay.
Immediately after this, though, I've got like the weirdest thing of whiplash of like being run around. I fall down to my knees and I just vomit. All of that blue drink, whatever I had, I don't know
It's
what
not
comes
blue,
up
man.
right
Yeah,
now,
looks like
but I
blood.
just started oh no, that's not good. And I just started vomiting and I'm just retching. I'm holding it there.
Hmm.
It might be a little meta. Do I see any drops of blood start falling down from like where it might have bolted into my head or anything? I'm just or
No,
just
luckily you weren't bolted. You're
okay.
fine for the moment, but whatever you ate, yeah, you probably don't want to think too hard about that.
Okay. I'm just freaking out. I've just got those glasses. I'm just gonna slip them in my pocket, and I'm just
Okay.
looking around. How different does this look from the virtual
Um,
reality I just left?
the yeah, the vac suits that were there are much dustier. But beyond that, like the sensor equipment, everything's there. Like this area looks pretty untouched. And the ship's in the bay, just sitting there.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to it and
Hmm.
see if I have access to it, if I can open it, if I can see how stable it is, the
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it's been damaged, if it's as screwed as this other ship.
It is in good condition. You're happy to see it is functional. It is locked down. It looks like it has Captain Luke's authorization code locked in.
And how many people can it fit?
Looks like three, and it's a squeeze.
Son of a bitch. How long has this been since we all woke up?
Oh, maybe an hour, maybe. That's probably pushing it, but yeah, an
Okay,
hour-ish.
so a fifth of what's left of my life.
Yeah, that's one way to think of
That's how he's thinking of it.
it.
He is freaking out about it.
Um, you would know though, just from basic understanding of the world, if you can get the admin access to this, booting this thing up, 5 minutes, like no problem, you'll get it going. It'll make noise, people would know, but if you can just get the damn thing started, if you can get the key, you can be out of here.
So is it the system that it won't turn on, or the doors won't open up, or the next
Yeah,
door won't open up to let me
uh
out? What do I
and
need?
basically you can't turn the key in the ignition. Like you can open the doors, you can go inside, you can turn on the AC, but the you can't get the engine going.
It's a stupid thing. How do you hotwire this thing?
Um, that's gonna take probably longer than you have.
There's no way of like shorting around something, like just taking a wire, going
Hmm,
around it, and like trying to just like bypass one thing.
that's interesting.
Sounds like jury
Probably,
rigging.
yeah. Um, I
I
would
am
say
desperate. I do not want to
with what you
die.
have, you could do it, but the 5 hours of it all makes it like you could do this in a day. Maybe if you had others, you could maybe speed it up, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's
Okay.
probably just too much.
I scream, God damn it! And I just like fling something against something and I start screaming and kicking things.
Yep.
Not trying to break anything, but I am throwing a fucking temper tantrum.
Yeah, and from your pocket you hear, Albert, is that you?
And I start patting myself down. Where's the noise coming from?
The VR headset. Albert, wake up. Are you all right?
Okay. 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 We gotta find him. Gotta find him. How do we find him? Everything's probably on lockdown. Uh, I can't take anybody with me, is what I'm thinking. This is gonna be a squeeze. Oh, crap. I apologize, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. Uh, he-
Yeah, it's
can
Luke's
I,
voice in
since it's
the
been jury
headset.
rigged, can I just kind of bring it up to my
Yeah.
ear a little? I'm not putting it on my eyes, but can I just listen to it and hear what he's saying?
Yeah, you can hear it, and there's probably like a little haptic feedback in it, like it's moving a little in your hands. Albert, come on, wake up, man. We can't lose you too. And it's Captain Luke.
Wait a minute, Captain. He captain's back. I
Come on,
shove the
bud.
thing back on as fast as possible.
Yeah, and
And
you're back in the bay, and Captain Luke is standing there, kind of hair mussed up, and he's holding you like you had just fallen and like seized up. He's kind of cradling you. Are you all right, Albert? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Captain,
Oh my God. I thought we'd lost you. These
are
aliens
are
are doing something.
are we in the shuttle bay right now?
Yeah.
What did I need? Was there a key card? Did I need his virtual reality thing? What was
You
I
would
able to
need,
surmise that I would need from him?
he would know the code. Um, I
It's
mean,
like
you're right by him. Yeah,
so it's like a
it's like
20
a
digit code or
station
something. I
override.
just need to
Yeah,
know.
exactly. You're right. What'd you see? It's not real, Albert. There's Paul saw it too. It's not safe.
Ah, fuck. How big is he?
Uh, he's uh he's kind of doughy, so you're about equal. Like you're both kind of nerds.
Sorry, just read the voice chat. So, so is there anything nearby that can be used as a weapon?
Uh, ooh. Sure. Yeah, you're kind of in the area. There's probably like a wrench around.
I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
Oh God, how am I gonna do this? I only have one hand. I only have one hand.
You do only have one hand.
God. Okay, this might not be the best thing. Is he like ne
He's
where is he
right
at?
next to you. He's
He's
right
just right
next to you.
next.
He's worried about you. He's looking at you, but he's like focused on you. Like, come on,
Okay.
Albert, say something, bud.
I don't want to kill him, but I'm gonna clock him.
Okay.
I'm gonna clock him hard.
Okay,
Like
go
I
ahead, make
want
a
him.
combat. Yeah, make a combat roll. Yeah.
Oh God, I'm not a good person. I'm so scared. And combat is not good. Let's see. So I'm trying to see if there's anything I can add to this because
Uh,
I don't think I have
do you have
anything.
like rimwise or combat training of any kind?
Industrial equipment, does that work?
No, I'm not gonna give you that one. Not
Come
that
on, it's a
nice.
wrench. No, I don't see anything.
Okay, just roll that combat. Take the shot.
It's a critical failure.
Okay, all right. You make to move, and you're swing, right? And you connect, and it just stops where it touches him. And he leans in close to you. Albert, I'm gonna need you to promise me right now, are you going to leave me? He's like cradling your head in his hands. Are you going to leave me, Albert? I don't want you to die. Please stay here. It's not real.
I I I'm kind of freezing up and looking at him, and at this point, I think he just starts to fawn. He falls right into him and hugs him with his one arm and just starts crying from helplessness.
Yeah, and he embraces you. And I like that a lot as you're crying in the shuttle bay. Let's jump back up to V Star. It's been a while. You have escaped to the bar. You saw the other three. It was creepy. Ghosts,
Yeah,
man.
try to avoid them and slink up to the VR bar to watch the Vani concert on the TV, and get my VR teeny. But I want to use my comm system, and
Mhm.
as I'm sitting there with the dog and looking at my martini, but not really drinking it, I will call out, kind of only half hopingly, Albert, Monty, Dr. Nix, does anyone copy? Is anyone still there? Mr. Weiss, even though honestly, you could probably get killed. That'd be fun. Are you there?
Albert and Monty
There's
do hear
any-
you. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. V-Star, where are you?
Oh, I I think I'm in the bar. Where are you?
I'm up in the command center. I was with Dr. Nix and Mr. Weiss. I think they're still here. It's a long story. Just understand the ghosts, the aliens. They're not aliens or ghosts. They're us.
Right.
They're real people.
I have a suspicion that they were not real either, but there was something that the engineer said to me, that Paul guy, that it made me think, where are the actual concert attendees? If they're all in VR at this concert and I'm looking at them, there's hundreds. Where are the actual, or I don't even know if it's the real world, the fake world? Where are those people?
I think they're actually there. We've seen people as we've been going through the station barely alive, but in various parts. I think they may actually be in there with you. Don't take off your headset if you don't want to see what they actually look like.
So that scientist that I mutilated was, he's gonna be fine. Have you found? I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust that you're not one of them. Actually,
As he says that, the realization goes through Monty's head that, yeah, I don't know if I can trust you either.
Say something only the real Monty would know.
Um, the concert wasn't going because there were power surges and I couldn't fix the light bulbs.
I know how to prove that you're real. Number one worker, you remember Monty's scent, right?
And it nods.
Seek. Lead me to him.
And it like just twists it. If you were looking at the station map per se, it looks directly at Monty, basically up a floor and over a little bit, and just takes off running.
As I'm like running behind, I'm like, if there's one thing that I know for sure, it's that we all were talking together right before this, whatever's happening. At least we know that we are real.
All right. And Monty will say, Dr. Nix and Mr. Weiss, I don't know if you can hear what I'm saying, but V-Star is headed up here, I think, if it's him.
Do we hear him talking or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little slurred, probably.
Yeah, 'cause I've-
past. Yeah,
I have a military
I'll-
fatigues. It comes with comms.
nice. But yeah, you
I'll-
can hear Monty talking.
I'll take my finger and I'll touch Monty on the shoulder, like once for yes, twice for no.
Good idea.
Yeah, you feel something poking you. One of those red mist things has coalesced and is poking you.
I think I'm still not used to that, and it's still I know it's one of them in my mind. I know it's one of them, but there's still that feeling of what if?
And it's growing too. The longer you've been with this set on, the more everything that just happened starts to feel like a bad dream.
And,
Well-
and I realize this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Can I take off the VR headset? Like, am I able to?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay,
you can.
then I'll take it off.
Oof, that's a relief.
And if we see him starting to take it off, we'll kind of steady him because we remember
make sure he
how
doesn't fall.
That's good.
disoriented. they
Monty,
were.
do take 1d5 stress. And Albert, I actually forgot to give you that earlier, I think, when you logged down in the shuttle bay. Also take 1d5 stress.
Okay. I think it's going to get a lot more stressful really quickly, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back,
Do-
Monty.
Do I have
was-
to?
Go
Yeah.
ahead, sorry.
I was just wondering if Paul's still in the hallways.
Well, Paul is standing in the hallway directly in front of the command center door. He's just
Okay.
kind of looking up and down it. And
Paul, great news.
Well, V-Star, he's standing next to Luke.
Yeah. Oh, even better, Captain.
Yeah,
Monty Thorne's alive.
I'm gonna say that's over comms.
Yeah,
Albert,
guys, I found
Luke
the captain.
is with you.
Yeah.
As he's saying that, I think Mr. Weiss is looking over the three bodies in the room with us. I've been very curious this whole time if one of them might be someone we know, including
thought
Mr.
that.
Luke.
Mr. Weiss, I think, yeah, this is a good chance. As the three of you are looking through, you do recognize the body of your captain.
Shit.
You're the encounter's captain. V-Star, you see Luke and Paul there, and they turn to greet you with and you can see Luke is reaching down and he's petting number one worker.
Oh yeah. I storm right up to the captain and I'm like, "You realize how much trouble you're in? This whole enterprise is going to be sued by multiple people, including me and my esports league."
Totally get it. Let's and he just kind of shifts to like a straight like, absolutely, I get it. I'm sorry, V-Star. This we never could have expected.
This was out of my contract.
Alien incursion. Absolutely. I'm so sorry.
Can't believe this.
Yeah, right. We're kind of in the middle of something here, though. Can we get back to you?
I just look at him for a second and I'm just like, "What are you in the middle of?"
I hate to say it, but I think the aliens got into the command center, and I I think they might be wrecking things. We're having trouble opening the door.
You realize I'm the only one that can kill them. You should have just sent me. I've been wandering around in a confusion. This is
Fair
exactly
point.
why you hired me.
That, you know what? That's a good point. Yeah, fair enough. Um, if we can get the door open, how fa I we think there's three of them in there. How good of a
Right.
shot are you?
Well, you know, all that Bitcoin that I won, that wasn't for missing shots. So I'm just gonna say, have a good talk about the aliens, Captain, as I saunter off like, Monty, Monty, can you hear me still? I'm assuming the captain told me that they're in there, and my dog is telling me Monty is in there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I am now telling Monty that. And the captain, for some reason, thinks you are aliens. What did you do? I think there might be some kind of quantum entanglement.
Yeah, Albert, you're hearing this. Monty, you took off the helmet.
Monty.
Yeah, you're not hearing anything. But V-Star, you're shouting this, into the comms, and you turn the corner, and Luke is there.
Oh, good.
He make a sanity save.
Captain can teleport now. Big failure.
Yeah, take a stress.
We're up
As
to 12.
Yeah,
Freaking
we'll
out.
end on a couple things as V-Star, you feel the captain walking up to you. Now, I'm gonna have to be real serious with you, V-Star, right now. I can't have you spreading this kind of paranoia through my crew. So I'm going to need you to stop the ghosts.
Captain, you just told me there were hostiles in the same room where my friend Monty, your employee, is in that room. There's only 3 entities in that room on my HUD. The math, as they say, ain't mathing, sir. And as far as our contract goes, don't worry about it. I'm still on your side. But this is really weird. I think there's something wrong with the Astronomarium or whatever it's called. The doctor was talking about things being shifted, and I just want to go check it out.
Yeah, I wish I could believe that, V-Star. And he's going to reach for you. And I'll have you make a speed test real quick for me.
Yeah, I'm red pilled, but the dog will defend me.
Yeah.
That's a success.
Okay. You recognize as Marina. We'll end your bit here with this. He's trying to get a hold of you, and some sense of you is thinking this is an incredibly, incredibly bad thing if he manages to get a hold. Like he is.
Yeah.
There's something changed in him. And you maybe dodge, you look back at number 1 helper, and he's growling at you.
Oh no.
And,
what are you doing, number 1 Walker? No.
And we'll end with the 3 in the command center. You've probably heard a bit of a conversation outside. You've got Monty back. He's looking more stressed. And you start to hear a dong, dong, dong of metal hitting metal on the door as it starts to knock inwards. And let's cut there for the week.
Nice.
Oh, no.
That's awesome. We're fucked.
Luke is going down. I'm killing that man. Hands down. No problem. Let's go.
Our players included Mike McKen, Dakota Poole, David Shiflett, Tyler Hudak, and myself with Nathan Decker as the game warden. We have a Discord server where you can chat with other members, you can set up private games, and you can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Spotify, Podbean, or iTunes. Support for the show is provided by our patrons who are listed in the closing credits. If you'd like to show us your appreciation, please visit our Patreon page, or you can use the thanks button just below the screen. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Thom Raley, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the strange and sometimes terrifying universe of the Mothership role-playing game. Until next time, good luck, good gaming.